Hello again, everyone. It's Stephen Daggeter here, your favourite author of Pope Dreams, Pope Peter the Improbable, which, although it was first published a few years ago, I'm having the official launch at last. People kept saying to me, when are you going to launch the book? And the launch is happening this Saturday in Melbourne, Australia at 2 p.m. Now, the details are in my posts. You don't have to. It'd be nice if you could book a spot so I know who's coming, but you can just show up if you want to. That's if you happen to be in the Melbourne area. I don't expect people to fly in just for me, but it'd be very nice if you did. For others, I'm looking to live stream. Now, I was going to live stream on my Facebook page, but I need at least 40 more followers to be able to do that. So unless I get 40 followers in the next 3 days, that can't happen. So I'm looking to see whether we can live stream over another site, and I'll be able to share that link. So the live stream will start about 2:30 p.m. In Melbourne time, which is GMT plus 11. So for those of you in Europe, it's going to be at the early hours of the morning, unfortunately. In America, it'll be evening to late night in the Americas. Asia should be similar time zones to here, so that won't be an issue. Looking forward to having as many of you there along. And if it's not live streaming, then I'll be sharing it again, sharing the recording later on. Very excited about that. I've got everyone lined up, a lot of people lined up to help. I've got a very lovely lady doing the launch for me. Her name is Jennifer Tanti, and she's a children's author, but also working on a novel herself at the moment. She's also a linguist and also been a pastoral worker within the church. So she gets what I've done. In terms of getting what I've done, I did have one comment that someone told me that, they couldn't really, were worried about promoting it because they thought it was putting the church down, and that would be a bit controversial. Now, the book isn't anti-church. So the book, I describe it as a progressive Catholic's manifesto. And I know there's a few of you out there who shun progressive Catholics because we've got to do things by the book, and we don't do things by the book. We do what's right for people, and that's the basis of it. So it really is the main protagonist's story, and my aim for the book is to show where the church should go, and that we really should be putting people before doctrine and dogma and ritual. Those things are important, but it shouldn't be the focus of religion. The focus of religion is looking after each other and looking after the world around us. And that's the same for everyone. So Catholics don't have a monopoly on that, nor do Christians. It's just different cultures. We've developed our own different ways of worshipping, and I guess celebrating that we are connected in a way, if you believe in that sort of thing. And of course, people of faith, we do believe that we are all connected in some mystical way to the universe, and it's important that we celebrate that and also connect with that. So that's what that's about. So don't be afraid to enjoy the book, because like I said, it is not anti-church. It is really trying to, my view is making the church more relevant. Is generally what progressive Catholics are trying to do. Progressive Christians are trying to make it more relevant to the modern world. And it's sort of a bit of a struggle against those who say, "Oh no, the Bible says this, and you've got to say do that," but you got to, and you shouldn't be relativistic. Relativism is one of the phrases they use, saying, "Oh, you shouldn't consider the Bible in terms of its relevance when it was written." But you sort of do. Because firstly, the issue with women clergy, they're saying, "Oh, you can't have men clergy because Jesus only had male followers." But did he really? We only know that from the Gospels, which were written by men and reinterpreted by men, often many decades after the events occurred. And the Bible then does hint that he did have female followers. One Mary of Magdala, who some theologians think probably bankrolled his ministry. So the thing that he didn't have women followers is maybe not a fast, but yet it's part of church dogma. Dogma means it's what God told us and we can't change it. That's a lot of baloney. Just people are people. And also looking at churches, wherever you are, you'll notice all the work's been done by women. Women are running the bloody show anyway. So to lock them out is not right. Also, the attitudes towards marriage, married clergy, gay or lesbian clergy. Again, they're the facts of life. That not everyone is straight. And that's just a fact of life. And it's always been that way. It's not a new thing. It's not a woke thing. It's something that's always been there. So that's sort of where I'm coming from with the book and setting myself up a puzzle, I guess, to solve, to try and say, well, how would that work? So in the first book, it's about, well, how does he get recognised? The popes have a dream about him. The cardinals, have a dream about him. How do they find out who he is? How do they work out how to bring him to Rome? What do they do with this minor miracle that's been presented to them? So that was sort of the challenge there. The second book's a bit more interesting, getting a bit more serious, I guess. The spoiler alert, he gets in. But even him getting in, I had to try and make it as credible as possible. So I like to think it is a credible process that he does get in. But then he says, what can he do when he's in there? And there's certain things he can and can't do. And there's certain things that, certain challenges he's going to have to face. So that's been interesting, go through the process of writing that. But anyway, the main reason for this chat is the book launch. So, yep, if you're in Melbourne, come along. Love to see you. There'll be food. There'll be drink. There'll be me. There'll be talking. There'll be book sales. So, really love it. Still working on getting sales portal on my website, but the book is available worldwide through Amazon. And it's still probably the most affordable way. It's cheaper for people overseas to buy it through Amazon than for me to post one out from here. So even if I did have a sales portal from a website, the books would be printed overseas and delivered there. They won't be coming direct from me because it's, that's the most economical way of doing it. But I think that's about it for now. I'll do another blog post soon. I want to talk about more of the characters, particularly Peter's wife Mary. So that's about it for now. So thanks for watching, and don't forget 15th of November, this Saturday, 2 p.m. in Melbourne, Victoria, at Busybird Publishing, which is in the lovely suburb of Montmorency. But details are in my previous posts. So see you then. Bye.